So trying to swap out this battery looks pretty disgusting, actually. Worse than it it did before. Um, but yeah, that's got to get replaced because this will barely crank over. Um, so trying to upgrade this, I was told that this could fit on like the I think it was like a Suzuki Samurai or similar. It's a Chevy tracker, basically a Suzuki Grand Vitara. I got this 34 Group 34 battery. So if this fits, I'll have a lot more cold cranking apps. You can see that the wires are on the other side. I was thinking this was different, but it'll work either way because you can just move them back 2 inches. So that won't be a problem. Definitely don't want to mix up which side they're on, but I'm going to try and pull this out. We'll see if it fits without any kind of modification. I might have to just take these clips off, if anything. Looks like they're not really held in with much. They just kind of clip onto the edge and they're not really doing anything right now. So let's see if I can pull this out. This was like a 400 or 500 cold cranking amp max. This is 800 cold cranking amps. So definitely going to be a better choice in battery. Having room to fit in here is not really going to be a problem. The problem will be, however, with this tray. I'm trying to clean it because it's disgusting. But the battery is just as wide as this tray. So just to hopefully help a little with some leaking, I'm going to try and cut the end of this tray out a little bit, just to make sure that it's going to be able to kind of prevent it from rubbing on the metal there. Has a little knob to kind of keep it in place here. So I'm going to cut out this side, set it in place, put the battery down on top of it. So I did get that battery fitted in, no problem. Other than having to trim down that tray, it's fitting just fine. Clearance is good on everything else. So if you are looking to upgrade your battery on your Suzuki Grand Vitara or Chevy Tracker, this is about a 2002, then I do recommend getting that Group 34 battery. This is $100 at Costco. If I would have put in the one that it was meant to have, it would have been $10 less. So for an extra $10 to have another 300 cold cranking amps, I think is absolutely worth it. Like I said, I turned it over, started perfectly. So it's what I was expecting it to kind of start with. So I could hear the water sloshing around inside of that battery. If you were looking at one of these, I would definitely recommend this Group 34. There are other options. Someone said a 24F, and there was another one, I think it was maybe a 35, Group 35 battery, but this one was in stock, and for the price, this was the cheapest one that was larger than the one this was originally meant to have. So I'd rather have one that is slightly larger just to make sure you get more cold cranking amps. It was negative 40 a couple days ago, so I couldn't start it off of that other battery. I had bought this for that reason, but it was just too cold to get that swapped out ahead of time. But it's 32 degrees now. It's supposed to drop to -7 tomorrow, so looking forward to have this in there. Then I won't have to try and use my jumper box. Luckily I've been able to use this as a light, so really nice to work with. But if you have any questions, let me know.